Hello, this video is on the probably most important process in GCSE maths, and that is factorising quadratics. You just have to do a ton of it. It's a process that it's really worth practicing and practicing until it's easy, because it can be easy. This method that I'm going to show you is just my kind of robotic way of factorising quadratics. Don't do this if you get 3x squared or something in the expression. That's a little bit more complicated. We'll do another video on that. Right. Here's the process, and I'm going to do five at once. So it's all about the process rather than the solutions, but do take note of the answers because these will be questions that you see on Tassomai as well. Right, first step I've done already, you draw two pairs of brackets. Second step, you put an X in each of the pairs of the brackets. So I've done that already to save time. Now, here's the sort of special bit. First of all, you look at the first sign, the sign of the coefficient, we call this, and you put that in the first bracket. So plus, minus, 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 and this one doesn't have a coefficient, so it doesn't really matter what you do, but I'm going to say plus. Next, you look at the sign of the integer here, the second plus or minus. If it's a plus, you put the same sign in both brackets, and if it's a minus, you put a different sign. So think about sum, same, difference, different. So sum, same, plus, plus, different, minus, plus, same, minus, minus, same, minus, minus, and different, plus, minus. All right? Now, the last thing you need to do is some maths. So we're going to think about numbers that multiply to make the integer, and if they're the same, they're going to add to make the coefficient. If they're different, they're going to have a difference of the coefficient. So numbers that multiply to make 2 and add to make 3. Easy peasy, 2 and 1. And you put the bigger number in the first bracket. 2 times 1 is 2. Numbers that multiply to make 2 and have a difference of 1 because the signs are different. So 2 and 1. You always put the bigger number in the first bracket. That's always the rule, and it goes with the thing we did earlier. Now we go multiply to make 3 and add to make 4, 3 and 1. Multiply to make 16 and add to make 8, 4 and 4. And that's going to be, by the way, it's the same thing. So it's going to be x minus 4 all squared is how you can simplify that. And then this one, multiply to make 9 and have a difference of nothing. Well, you want a number that is the same as itself. In other words, 3 and 3. So that's the difference of two squares. That one's really important. So that's the process of factorising that you can repeat every time you see an expression like this. Hope that was helpful. Please practice it on the app. Thanks for watching.